Hey everybody, we are back. Sorry for the break. We had to eat. We're starving. And I am just going to make sure that everything is up. So what we're going to do is go and actually play some games. Ooh. So I went to the tournament desk with Suzuki, and I am now checking out the different tournaments, and it looks like there's so what you see with the yellow OFIC, that's official, and the reason why it's official is because it doesn't have any like tornado cups or things that make it like really easy. I mean, weak wind is easier, but it's I guess it's still official. But if you play any tournaments with you know, like large holes or tornado cups and things like that, then those won't be official. Not that it really matters, but I think it matters in terms of like scoring records and things like that. I do want to point out one really important thing. So if you take away anything from this entire stream, this is one thing you should know. If you look at the very top, you'll see it says toggle serious mode. Now what this is it actually makes it a little harder. It's kind of like a difficulty change. From what I've heard, and I haven't done it yet, but I will do it in a moment, is it will have the character, like the your opponents in these offline single-player tournaments have better scores. Now, why you want to toggle serious mode is because it gives you much more coins and experience points. So it's really important if you want to level up faster. If people complain it takes 2 or 3 hours to unlock the second course, that's probably because they're playing on easy mode, or not easy mode, but regular default mode. So change it to serious mode if you want to have more coins and experience. So I'm going to do that now. So again, it's really important. Toggle serious mode, unless this is your first time playing the game. If this is your first time playing the game, don't use serious mode until later. You know, wait till you get used to the game, get used to the controls and mechanics and everything. But if you played the game before, or you feel like you're pretty good at games, toggle serious mode. So I'm going to do that now. Ooh, on fire! So you can see already, victory coins, 150 and 300. So I'm going to untoggle it, it's 100, 200. That's a big difference, right? So again, the difference is that your opponents are going to have better scores, but I think it's totally worth it. So again, toggle serious mode. Let's see. Now, before I do this, I'm just going to jump back out real quick and just see what the other stuff. So there's a menu. Oh, that's just the regular menu. Solo stroke play. Okay. So from what I've heard, there's no real practice mode, and I'll check to make sure to see if that's the case or not. But if you just want to mess around without doing it in a official tournament kind of thing, then you could just go on to single player stroke mode. And basically this is a way to kind of practice the courses and just try to get the best score you can. Again, this is not a real practice mode. This is just a way to kind of work on your game, work on your best scores, basically. And here are all the courses. This one I don't have yet. This one is DLC, but I got that from the pre-order, and these are the other ones. And as you can tell, they're all locked because they're all grayed up.
Hey, Dad.
Yes.
Can I have the cookie?
Yes.
Okay. You want one?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
All right. Tournament desk. Whew, that motion blur. I'm sorry, I'm used I'm used to playing on computer. I've been playing Rocket League on a computer, and so it's used to the lower frame rate. And, oh, this is the little dude that does the quizzes. Professor Kenji.
A moment.
And I think maybe you get little rewards for passing these quizzes, I'm not entirely sure.
Care to give it a go?
Yes, let's do a quick quiz. Oh, I'm not using my blue guy. I gotta change my blue guy. Alright. T-shots.
Precisely.
Oh, of course. Out of bounds. We already know about that. Blah, blah, blah. Question 2. What does one call a rectangular location when you take a T-shot? This is funny. I did not know this, but I saw this when my son was playing last night. It's called a teeing ground, which is, I did not know that. I don't really know golf that well, I guess. I thought it was called like the tee box or something. Out of bounds. The ball goes out of bounds. Now, what do caddies shout to warn people when a ball goes in a direction? Timber incoming! How's that? Four, of course it's 4. I'm just doing this quiz to see what you get at the end of the quiz. Standard number of strokes you should normally to complete a hole is called the par. But what do you call it when you sink the ball 1 stroke under par? What do you call it?
I have no idea.
Oh, I thought you knew this one. 1 stroke under par is a...
Precisely.
Why did you think I knew that?
Oh, I thought you knew that one. Okay. Alright, next question. Number of traps, hazards. What do you call a trap filled with sand? What's it called? Oh, you don't know this one. Bunker. It's called bunker.
Precisely.
Right. And then there's the rough.
I thought it was called quicksand.
Quicksand. Water hazards. When you land the ball somewhere you can't play it, you'll receive a penalty and have the ball
Trap full of sand.
So this guy is here to teach you some of the rules of golf, basically. But what I'm trying to see is if you get like a little reward for going through these quizzes. I bet you do. So that's what we're checking. What do you call when you achieve the miraculous feat of sinking the ball with your tee shot?
Oh.
What do you call it?
Hole in one?
Hole in one.
Precisely.
Alright, hole-in-ones are extremely difficult. You might find this a little easier. The area around the cup where the grass is shorter is called the green. But what do you call it when you sink the ball with a single stroke from outside the green? What do you think you call it? A chip. What do you think you call it, sweetie?
Long putt.
No, it's called a chip.
Oh.
Precisely.
Precisely.
So the word putt.
Well, because you're hitting it, it's not a long putt, it's you hit it onto the green.
I don't
into
really
the
know
cup.
what a long putt is to. And I'm gonna come into the screen.
Green in regulation, that's right. More casually greeny. I did not know that. What do you call it when you hit the ball while on the green? What? That's a putt.
Precisely.
I was like, that's a trick question. That's just a putt. Alright. Incidentally, putters. Right, question now. Let's get into everybody's golf spit. Now your target at every hole is yes, the cup. That would be an easy question, wouldn't it? What do you call a cup that's the same size as one used in real golf? Like a normal cup?
Precisely.
For example, mega cups are larger than normal. And remember what I said earlier, if you're playing in a tournament that has like mega cups or tornado cups or whatever, those won't be official. Like they won't count toward your best scores, your records. There it is. However, easier cups won't be treated as official. Yes, yes, yes.
I just realized that if you get the little boy body, you can make the professor just without the green jacket on.
Yeah.
It's time.
That's why the hair is called Professor.
Haha. What do you think the answer?
Perfect impact.
Perfect impact.
Precisely.
But Dad, look,
Yeah.
your blue self is over there.
Oh, it is. That's creepy. My other character, my blue character, is standing in the background staring at me.
It's true, he is. How is that guy blinking with his eyes closed?
I don't know. Oh,
That's
auto
a-
impact. Yeah, no. Our
Blinking,
time
he
will be
misses
random.
blink.
Now then.
That's science.
How was that for? Oh, good, good, good. Yes, I have. Yes, indeed.
Trying to blink with my eyes
A
closed.
pleasure. Ah, yes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was wondering. Is there a reward? Quiz reward. Landing point camera. Oh, nice! You can now use the landing point camera, which uses the cut from the perspective of the ball landing cursor. This L2 uses camera when taking a shot or a putt. That is actually a very useful reward. So, if you haven't played this game, make sure you come to the little professor dude and do this quiz so you can get this landing point camera. In fact, that's such a nice reward, I am going to do another quiz. Because that was a pretty good reward, I would say.
I think your blue guy disappeared.
Oh, did he? He's stalking me now.
It's creepy.
Alright, I'll let you take the intermediate quiz once you reach rank 3 or higher. Oh, well, fine then. Oh, date with Mrs. Kenji. Oh, okay, he's Professor Kenji. I was about to say, I was like, wait a minute, he's dating a married woman. They have the same last name. They're married. Alright, who was this person?
He probably wants to challenge you.
Did you know you can mash square to spring around? Yes, because I knew that from before.
Oh, that's mine.
Woo. So you can hold it down to kind of go at a steady speed, or you can mash the button.
Just explore the hub.
Woo.
I wonder if you can explore the hub in multiplayer.
I can't go down there. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Can't go down that one.
Can't go over the little whatever it is.
Alright, that motion blur and the low frame rate's like making me sick. But
What motion blur?
well, so my daughter's not used to higher frame rates. So I play Rocket League with like 140 frames per second, so this is like really slow. But that's okay because I love Hot Shots Golf. Everybody's yes. What's up?
Sometimes if you hit the ball into water, it'll skip it, like a rock. Like if you're trying to skip a rock, you're like you have to like hit the water and go over.
Yeah.
I just got a trophy for it. It's pretty cool. You get points for it too.
Alrighty then.
He knew that one.
Oh, so I can't use the card.
Yeah.
there's
There's your
my
blue
dude.
guy.
I can't talk to him.
No, unless he has a speech.
So how do I switch over to him? Do I just press the
menu, customization, player,
No. Really? I have to do all this just to switch over?
player. See?
Switch character. Oh, right. Yeah. There we go.
Oh look!
Oh, and then he goes and sits over there. Okay,
You
so I got
can
my
sit
blue guy.
down.
Can you really sit down?
Maybe. Oh, because he can't.
No, so there's no interact button, it looks like. I was wondering if there was. You can jump on stuff though.
Can you go inside that place? There's a door.
Doubt it.
Mm. There's a cash register in there.
There's a cash register there? How do you know that?
I'm looking inside and I'm pretty sure I see a cash
Oh,
register.
yeah, you're right, man. Good eye, sweetie pie, right there.
Thanks.
Alright. Man, this is like... whew. Okay. Jeez. We were gonna play some multiplayer, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Multiplayer.
we were.
All right, so we're actually we're not going to go into the tournament. Tournaments here. So that's the offline tournaments. This is the online. I don't even know what this does. What does this even do? So I guess we could just get on the course and then just mess around. Alrighty then. Woo! So exciting. Okay. So I'm just going on the online real quick just so I can see the open course. So what they mean is when you're playing the tournament mode, when you're playing a tournament, then you're just playing the tournament. But this is the online open course where you can just go and explore, and this is where you can find stuff. You can find stuff in that hub too, I believe, I've heard. But man, it's taking a long time to load. Holy crap! But this is a way to go into a course and just explore, and there'll be other people on the course as well, randomly on the course. I don't know if you can like go up and challenge them. I have no clue. Just getting on for the first time. We'll see what happens.
Dad, you don't have to continuously check the computer.
This kind of
for
reminds
chat.
me of a golf course like in Las Vegas or something.
No, seriously, Dad, you don't need to check the computer continuously.
Well, I know.
Because like there'll be like a little thing that comes up at the top right corner.
Well, that's only when people come in and out. When people type something, it doesn't show up there.
Oh.
It only shows up there if I change the layout. There's a layout where you can put like a thing on the right that has all the comments. But I think it just clutters it up, so I prefer to look over there for the comments. Top of the camera. Let's top it up. Okay. What's this? Is this what you do?
Yeah, just try to talk to him.
How do I talk to people?
I think it's X.
No, I don't.
Oh. Then I have no idea. Maybe just. Oh.
No, that's not that. That was R2. That's L2. Ooh. L1, R1. No, R1's. Maybe press.
Just
Press this.
button mash.
No. Well, how the heck do I do this? Communication. Message log. I don't even know how to communicate. It's not.
Oop. Now you have something to say.
Well, maybe dude just ran away. I don't know what he's doing.
Well, are we gonna play multiplayer or not, man?
Yeah, I'm just looking, dude.
Alright. My bad.
Yeah, it would be nice to have a golf cart.
Look. Oh, look, there's a little
Random
boy.
person.
Talk to him. Wait, you can't.
You can do it. Alright. So I just wanted to explore a little bit. Let's go out. Try whole round.
Okay.
No, I think we were gonna go back and do multiplayer. How do we get to? All right, let's go back to the home area and see if we can get to multiplayer from the home area. My guess is we'll have to go back to the title screen. So that's what right now we're testing multiplayer. Multipass. So it did take a long time to load that course, if you notice. But then once you're in the course, I mean, it's basically like a big lobby where there's a bunch of people that can roam around. And then I'm assuming you can then play matches with them if you want to. So we'll test that later. But for now, we are going to go and play some multiplayer. And I'm trying to figure out if you can go into multiplayer in here. It doesn't look like it. There's this Turf War, online Turf War, online open course. This is probably going to be the big tournament one, is my guess. So it looks like to do multiplayer.
What? Tournament test?
Huh?
Maybe I just need to press options.
No, I'm looking around to see if there's anything on the ground. I read somewhere that there's something like near
The tournament desk?
near the desk where you start. But I didn't see anything over there. I think it just randomly spawns. Sometimes it'll be something like around here you can pick up. Might be like coins or random stuff. Okay, so it looks like we need to return
maybe
the
you have
title.
to do solo
return the
stroke
title.
play.
No, that's just solo. I'm pretty sure that's just
Oh.
solo stroke play.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, multiplayer, yay, let's do this. Multiplayer!
Yeah!
Multiplayer!
Finally!
Alright, let's do, you wanna do stroke?
What's a stroke?
Well, stroke is just like, you just play each hole, you try to do as well as you can. Try to get the ball into the cup in as few strokes as possible, that's why it's called stroke. Match play is you're basically matched against one other person, and whoever does better on that particular hole gets the ball in the cup in the least amount of shots, or what they call strokes, then they win that particular hole.
I want to do my character.
Oh, I don't know if I'll tell you to do that. So,
I'll make it short. I'll just make it look like...
no, I don't even know if it works that way. That's what we're checking. We're testing this.
Oh, yeah, great.
Okay. So what we're testing right now is multiplayer, and we're going to check to see if if RC can have her own character, or if she's stuck with like some default character or one of my characters. And so that's what we're checking right now.
Probably the man with the glasses.
Basically, what we're doing is local multiplayer, and we're trying to see how this is gonna work. All right, let's do stroke. Okay. So we're gonna do stroke. Number of players, 2 players. And from what I've heard is you can actually pick like you could do it with 1 controller, 2 controllers, 2 controllers. You do down, go down. Oh, I have to go down. I have to go up. There you go. Oh, see, look, you can pick a computer and you can make it weak or more strong. Extreme. So we're gonna let you have a second control. So it looks like that this is just the multiplayer is just like basically like a tournament or a match. It's not go on a course and mess around and split screen. Okay, it looks like multiplayer, local multiplayer, is just get into like either a stroke or a match thing, which is fine. Okay, we can only go into this one. Let's do 3 holes. Okay.
Alright, 3 holes.
3 holes. Not only do we are we locked out of all the other courses, we can't even do the other 9 holes. We only have access to the first 9 holes of this course. So it's kind of interesting. All right, we're gonna do regular T. We're gonna do what are you gonna do? Do tornado cup, make it easier for you? You want to make it easier or hard?
Yeah, easy.
Easy, tornado cup. All right, let's do tornado cup. What is this? Mirror. Oh, mirror off? No, because mirror you can basically choose. You know, you want the course to be regular. You want to have it mirrored. Off. You want it clear. Oh, your battery level is low.
Yeah, sure. Where is the... found it.
Next. Alright, I want to pick... Oh, right. So, yeah. What is this? High, mid...
I have no idea.
Character progression? Character progression rate. So it looks like what you can do is pick these sort of like different rates. So for example, this is something that people asked in the forum. They were like, well, what if I play multiplayer and my character's like way better than somebody else's character? Well, you can either pick your character in whatever stats that your character has, or you can pick like these basic ones. So I'm gonna pick mid. Actually, I'm gonna pick my data because I'm gonna go with like 0.
Let's do this.
And then RC is going to pick a random character. Go down to my data. I wonder if that would be you or if that would be...
I like this little girl.
Huh.
I'll use her.
Okay, at this point we don't know if she could use her own character that she's customized. At this point we do not know that. We could create another character on my profile, but what we don't know is if she had her profile signed in, which she does, if she could customize the character and then use that in this game. We don't know that yet. We'll try to find that out later. But in the meantime, it looks like she has to pick from these sort of basic characters. You should pick like high or something to make it easier. Yeah, good.
Let's go. A little girl versus a blue guy with white hair.
Alright.
And elf ears.
Okay, so we're gonna play.
A black scar on his forehead. And a real chin. Oh my gosh! Your guy is in the corner running.
Okay.
You can only see that if I go like this.
So when we start playing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain the way to play the game. And I'll explain that to RC here.
Yes.
And we only have 3 holes. We're only playing 3 holes, so we're going to play through that, and then I'll probably go back into like the challenge mode, which is the offline single player mode. But right now we're just doing the offline multiplayer stroke. What we're going to do is we're going to do this first, and then actually after this what we're going to do is we're going to try to play multiplayer online and see what happens.
Hole 7. It's a par 3.
It's a par 3. Set up your tee shot so it looks like you can kind of go anywhere in the tee box. I call it the tee box. Like this is called the team ground, which is the sorry. Let's say here, and then I can press L2 and it will just like automatically go there, which is great. Remember, I unlocked that camera by doing the first basic quiz, or you can press triangle and circle to go back and forth like this. And you can also use the D-pad, because you see it over there where it says it has the D-pad. It says raise camera, lower camera. So you can do this, right? So you can do forward. See, it even shows the things right there. See? Right? And then here. Right?
Yep.
But again, you can do L2, go like this. Alright, so what I like to do is, what? Whoa, what is it? Oh, that's why. It's not. Yeah. Alright, so what I like to do is look close enough that you can see the grid, the putting grid. This is the lines that you see on the green is called the putting grid, or just the grid. And then basically where you see the lines is where it's sloping. So you see on the left, you see those lines going fast, and it's just sloping down that way. You see that there's some lines over there where it's sloping down this way, and in the back sloping down that way.
Yep.
But in the middle, it's all kind of funneled to the middle, so it should be pretty easy. The other thing that you see is at the very top, there's a blue number. This is 1.9y. That's 1.9 yards below. So that's the elevation marker. That means that the hole is 2 yards 2 yards below where I'm hitting the ball here. It's actually 2 yards below. See, it tells you that right now.
Okay.
Well, in the upper right, you see the wind gauge. And the wind gauge is basically, it's going to move around, and it's going to give you like a certain speed. When you play the challenge mode, I'm pretty sure on your tee shot, it'll show you the arrow, but it won't show you the speed until you hit your tee shot. But for this, since we're just playing like regular multiplayer, I guess the wind gauge shows it. Then on the bottom right, you see this is the what they call the lie, where the ball's lying. And so the ball's on a tee right now, so it's not a big deal. And you see on the bottom right where it says 98 to 100, that's the power. So if I do maximum on the left, on the gauge, I will get anywhere from 98 to 100%. Even if I hit 100, I might not get all 100% of the ball, if that makes sense. And then the other the pink bar and the blue bar next to the ball, it kind of shows you if the ball's going to go left, or go up, or go right. And I'll show you that later. So it looks like, for the most part, I can just hit this close to here, and I'm going to try to hit it a little bit short, and then we'll see what happens. Actually, with the wind, because of the wind, I'm going to hit it over here. Here, I think. Whoa! The lag is real. The downstairs TV has less lag, so I may end up playing this game downstairs instead of up here. This TV has more lag, but okay. So you can put the wherever you want to hit the ball. I would go closer to it's closer.
Like this?
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you can press L2 if you want to quickly look at where you're going to hit the ball. Right. So the little yellow marker. It's yellow because it's fairly even at that point. But if you press L1, press L1, press L1, press L1, press L1. There you go. What that does is it changes the club. You didn't notice it, but it's shorter now, right? You're not hitting the ball as far. You're using what's called a 6-iron. See over there next to your face? There's a thing that says 6i and a bunch of other stuff. So it's, what are you doing? Go back to the left. Go left, go left, go left. Okay. You're using a 6-iron, but you're way short. So press R1.
Okay.
R1. And so you're using what's called even though the numbers are going up, it's a smaller club face. It's a smaller club. So press R1 again. Oh, wait a minute. Why are you getting closer if you're... No, I'm confused. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, so it looks like that's almost right on the pin, right? Now the wind is aiming a little to the right, so what you want to do is aim a little to the left.
Right.
No,
I don't know what I'm doing.
what are you doing? Oh.
Ow.
Oh, I see. Okay, this is bizarre. Yeah, don't use that one. Just use this. Just go press up and press triangle, and then you can do it from here. You were looking at it from the opposite direction. That's what it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stick a bit there.
Which one? Yeah, this one probably is the best.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why it was bizarre. You were going like with smaller clothing. It was getting closer. Yeah, I would probably go with that.
Okay.
So what you want to do is press the X button. No, not yet, but you'll press the X button 3 times. The first time is to start the meter going left, and then the second time is try to hit it right when it's at the end, right?
Right when it's at the end of
At
the
100%.
bar?
Mm-hmm. And then it will come back down, and you want to hit it right when it's there at the little white, or at least in the little pink area. Do you see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's gonna go a little fast.
And-
Just give it a try. Perfect! Awesome.
Great shot.
Because you have to press the button just a little bit early. Really nice. Very good.
Thank
For the
you.
birdie.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Right over there watching.
So you can see with the lines going to the right, that means that the ball will go to the right. So I'm going to aim a little to the left, just a little bit, because you see some lines going over the left over there. And then I'm just going to
I know what I'm
aim.
doing. Just pressing random buttons. See what I'm doing.
What? Nice birdie.
Birdie!
Not bad.
Not bad.
For the birdie.
Okay, your turn. So again, the putting grid, the lines are
Grid
going
to
to
the
the
right.
right, so you're going to aim to the left.
What?
Use the D-pad. Press the left. Left. More. Okay, wait. That's too much. That's too much. Go back. Just aim it at the edge of the cup, on the left edge of the cup.
Right there?
Yeah, that's probably good enough. Okay, maybe a little more to the left. Okay, what you want to do is, since there are no lines going up and down, well there are, but they're not really going very fast, and at the top it says flat, that means you don't have to put any extra power or any less power, you just want to hit it right to the cup, which is the little flag right there. So you press X, and then you press X at the flag, and then you press X again, okay?
And then I press X again at the white.
Right. So you want to hit it, so make sure you press X at the flag, or maybe a little bit past it, but basically right at the flag there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go.
That was good, right?
Yeah, that was good.
Nice birdie.
There you go.
It's so over. Splendid work.
Alright, what I'm going to do is, just real quick, I'm going to change the camera position, our little
Where are
thing,
we
because
running to?
you can't see the thing. So hold on 1 second. I'm going to change this.
Seriously, where are we running to?
Oh, just hold on.
Running to that T-word.
Just going to change our where our camera thing is, because it's in the way.
Where are you going to put it?
I think the upper left. That's probably the safest place.
True.
Alright, there we go.
Nice!
Nice. Okay. That way we can see the full meter.
Yeah.
We are tied.
Hole 8. It's par 4.
Alright, let's go up here.
Alright, that's probably good.
Actually, can I reset the I guess once you set up you can't change it. That's fine. Alright, so the pin is all the way over there. I'm gonna try to hit it over here. I'm gonna see if I can do a spin.
Beautiful.
Look at that. So that's called side spin. And so what I did was
That's a really bouncy
I'll tell you
ball.
how I did that. What I did was I held left on the power, and then once I set the power, then I held right, and then I hit the perfect impact. And since I hit the perfect impact, I had a nice curve on it.
Okay, like maybe where should I put it? Like
Actually, go all the way to the left.
here?
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Should I
Remember, use the D-pad and go up. Up and triangle. Up and triangle.
up?
And triangle. So you can see where you're hitting it. Yeah. Don't use the left stick, just up and triangle. There. So that's where you're going to hit it. That's pretty safe. I would actually aim a little to the left because you have the wind that's aiming to the right. That's coming to the right. So aim a little to the left.
Like this?
No, that's too much.
Like that?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Alright.
Be careful of those bunkers, but I think you'll be alright. We'll see. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, press X to get back. Okay, so what you want to do is don't worry about spins. Just go ahead and hit the shot. Try to hit it all the way to the left most, the end of the meter, and then try to hit it on the right.
Right.
Oh, oh.
Ooh.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Yes, raggy. Please don't.
Oh,
No.
oh. Oh, good. If it had gone in the sand.
Oh, that was a close one.
That was a close one. Okay. So, let's see. Ooh, so you can do power shots. So if you look at the bottom right of the screen, you see a P and a 2. Okay? The bottom right of the screen, a P and a 2. That's power shots.
Yeah.
So, you can use a power shot to add a little bit of extra power to a particular shot, but you only get as many shots as you have. I'm not going to do that. Actually, I am, because I don't want to use the 1 wood. I'm going to use the 3 wood. So I'm going to do the power shot. And let me look at the green. Yeah, I think that's pretty good right there.
Right.
But the tree's in the way, so what I'm going to try to do is do a
Oh, I can see myself.
spin.
I'm right over there, next to the bunker.
So good.
Whoa, look at that spin, baby. Nice.
Not a baby. Why do you and Mom always call me baby?
I don't know, sweetie pot.
Always call me a
girl.
baby.
Because you're a baby. That's fine. Alright, so again,
It's just because I'm the youngest.
up and
I'm
triangle.
literally going in
Up and
fourth
triangle,
grade.
up and triangle, up and triangle,
Okay,
up and triangle, please.
Up, triangle.
Triangle to go forward, up, and then triangle. There you go. Go all the way so you can see where it's going to, and then go down. Press down.
Okay.
There you go. Alright, so you can see that's pretty far. Why don't you hit R1?
I would.
That's a putting wedge. It'll take you right there, it looks like. It will actually probably be a little short. Actually, do a power shot. Press square. And then, okay, press square again. Alright, press L1. Yeah, just go with the 9 iron.
Okay.
Just do it. Alright, so where you're trying to hit where the pin is, where the cup is, it's basically for the most part flat. It's not really. It's a little bit lower. See the blue number at the top? It's a little bit lower than where you're hitting it from, but it's not that bad. But there's 2 things you have to consider here. One is the wind. You look at the wind. It's at 2 meters going to the right, so you want to go left, aim left.
Like this?
Yeah, do another square. Do like 2 squares. If it's like 2 meters, do like roughly 2 squares. You may even have to do 3, but just for now, let's do 2.
This?
For now, yeah. But the other thing you have to consider is what's called the lie, which is where your ball's lying. And you can see it on the bottom right. On the bottom right, you can see how it's tilted, right?
Yeah.
That means that when you hit the ball, it's actually going to go more to the right.
Oh.
Which means you need to aim more to the left. Aim more to the left.
Like right here?
No, because that's just for the wind. You need to take into account the slope, the lie. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Now, what I would do is the wind is now kind of coming towards this way, so you might want to aim a little bit more back to the right. Okay, that's good. That's good. And then it is going downhill, but it's not a big deal. So, okay, X to reset the camera. And then
Take a shot.
what I want you to do is hit it right at the flag, and then hold down the whole time. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Hold down the whole time and just hit the to the flag on the meter. Okay.
Hold down the whole time on my first one.
Hold down just the whole time. All right. Just hold down the whole time.
It's really fun.
What that should do is give you a little backspin, but I think it only really works if you do perfect impact.
Oh yes, a super shot. I don't know.
Okay, so it's kind of sloping a little to the right, but just barely, not really much at all.
What is you could do?
What? I think he just said you could do it.
I think that's what she.
Or she said. Okay. Alright, so same thing, aim a little to the left, not much.
Like this?
Yep.
To the right.
And just hit it to the flag.
Right now?
Yeah, use the meter, hit it to the flag.
Oh, well.
Oh, there you go.
I still got it.
Good job.
Got a birdie.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you have one more hole.
The finale.
I'm first
Finale. It's a
place.
par 3.
Hooray.
Okay, so this is a par 3, which means you basically hit it right at the
Right.
right at the pin, right at the flag. Right, go ahead, put it there. That's fine. Put it there. Okay, and again, just do up and triangle
Alright. Up.
and triangle. Yep.
Up and triangle.
Right.
Alright. Now what?
Well, obviously, right, it's probably going to be a little far. So, club down, R1. No. Club down means R1. Club up would be L1. Now, that's not far enough, right? Now do a power shot. Square. That's good. And see, the wind is coming this way, so this will be perfect. Yeah, aim a little to the right.
Okay. Like this?
Yep. And, not too far, not too far.
Right there.
Yep. Okay, there you go. Go ahead, hit it.
Alright.
Now, press down after you press the button. Not now. So when you first press the button, then hold down. And just hold down the whole time and see what happens. We're gonna test this.
Oh!
Well, that's not bad.
Oh, no, bunker.
That's not bad. That's not bad. The good thing is this character has good control. If this character had bad control, like my character, then that would have been like way over probably. Okay.
Come on, move, man.
What's R2 do? Oh, that's right.
Go get my drink.
Alright.
And check the chat.
Oh, so what I did right there is I just pressed pressed on the touchpad as a button, and then that came up with that there. I'm just testing. Just testing different things. All right, let's see. What do we got here?
Check the chat. We're good.
We're good.
Cool.
Shot.
Oh, in the
Oh,
bunker.
bunker.
Okay, your turn. Now you're going uphill, so you can see on the bottom right where the little see on the bottom right where the little ball is, where that's called the line, right? And you see how the little white thingies are coming towards you, and it's basically showing you that you're on a hill sloping upward, right? The ball. So basically, when you hit it, the ball's gonna fly up in the air, and also it's sloping to the right. So you want to make sure that you aim to the left because it's sloping to the right.
There's also a bunker that way.
You'll be fine. Okay, press up and triangle.
Up and triangle.
Right, and then down. so you can see. Down,
Down.
down,
Down.
down. Okay. Alright, so aim to the left, because remember, you're on a slope. More, 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 more. Okay, that's good. Plus the wind is coming this way, so aim a little bit more. Okay, good. That's good. Let's try that. Okay, press X. Alright, so what you want to do is just hit it a little beyond the flag. A little beyond the flag, alright? Maybe at that one thing over here. So, maybe this one. See?
Okay.
Alright, give that a try. See what happens.
Use down or not?
No, don't worry about it. Just do it. Good, good. Nice. Nice.
Nice! Got it right in the ring!
Very nice. Yeah, the wind didn't have much effect on that one because it didn't go very high, which I was surprised. Okay, so I'm in a bunker, and you'll notice on the bottom right, because I'm in a bunker in sand, that there's no way that I can get 100% of the shot. So what that means is, like, if I wanted to hit it 30 yards and I tried to go 100% on the meter, I would not get 30 yards. I would get 27 yards because it would be 90% of it. And that would be the most. I might only get, like, 20-some yards. So what that means is if you're in a bunker, you need to hit it a little harder because you're not going to get full power on it. Alright, so I'm going to try to put a little bit extra power on it. Let's see what happens.
Nice! Oh, it went right in!
That's because of the tornado cup. So that's what you do with, if you play with the tornado cup, it's going to try to suck in the ball.
It's all good.
Okay, your turn.
Okay.
Just aim a little to the left because you see the grid lines going to the right, but just very slowly. So just aim a little to the left, just a little. There you go. Now just hit it right to the flag.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect.
It's hot.
Yay!
What's a par?
Huh?
What's a par?
Par means that you did what you were supposed to do, or not. You completed the hole in the number of strokes that they would expect a person to do. They expected it would take 3 strokes, 3 shots, and you took 3 shots. I was able to take 2 shots, and so I got a birdie. Ta-da!
Oh, you won.
Yes, because I got a birdie on the last one.
Yes.
Totally nailed it!
Lots of fun. Well done. You made it look easy.
Oh, that's just happened. Okay,
Yeah, first attention, then
so it looks like we could play again, or we could change the options and then play again, or return title. So we're going to return the title. So now what we're going to do, just real quick, is we're going to try to play multiplayer online and see what happens. What we're going to try to do is, let's see if we can do. Actually, wait, no. We did try that, right? I think we checked.
what?
Like you wouldn't be able to. We can't go online. So what it looks like, people have asked this. It looks like you cannot play local multiplayer online. So that's what it looks like. It looks like you cannot play local multiplayer online with other people. So that's disappointing. But that's what it appears to be.
So it's single player again. I
Right.
can't explore.
So we could play with Alex, who's playing downstairs. He's playing on the other PS4 that we had. We could play with him, but it would only be the Bumblebee. So it would only be me and Bumblebee that could play. RC would not be able to play because it looks like we cannot play, which doesn't make any sense. You'd think you'd be able to do that. Oh, except it looks like this game does not use other people's profiles. It looks like it's a single when you play local multiplayer in this game, it looks like it only uses that person's profile. It doesn't bring in the other person's profile. So for example, if you were playing Minecraft, then you could be playing on your account and then you have a second player come in and then they choose their account on that same PlayStation, right? This game doesn't work that way. With this game, when you play local multiplayer, it's only on one profile.
That's true.
And so that's the reason why you can't just go online and play, because then there's those other people. How do you account for those other people? They don't have their own profiles signed in. So maybe one day they'll update that and enable it so that you can do that. But at this point, it looks like it's local multiplayer is just local multiplayer.
Can I explore the hub?
I don't think we have time, sweetie.
Oh.
Because I needed to go through some of the challenges. And I may end up having to run.
Because you know me, I'm one that likes to explore.
So I was going to take a look at the turf war real quick because we haven't looked at that. And one of the things that people have asked is whether you can play with your friends in turf war, or whether it's only against like random people. I'm talking online. I'm not talking friends that are sitting on your couch, but I'm talking about friends that are on another PS4. All right, so turf war rules. There's red team, blue team. Run around the course playing holes in the order of their choosing within the time limit. And this is where those warp tokens come in, right? Because then you can warp between holes. For each hole, points earned by players are added to the team score. The team with the most points on a hole takes that hole. When the time is up, the team who has taken the most holes wins the game. So it's kind of, I mean, in a way, I kind of think of it as almost like speed golf, but like with teams. When I say speed golf, I just mean like you're just trying to play through as quick as you can. So let's say yes, and let's kind of see what happens. I want to see if it's just random, or if it's we can play with other people.
And I will be down here checking the chat and stuff.
List of participants. Now starts. So it looks like you cannot like party up with a friend. It looks like it is just with like random people, as far as I can tell. And since my character is terrible, I don't think I'm going to do the turf war. Or should I? Should I do the turf war?
Do whatever you want.
Stud Muffin, Judge Smells. I mean, I guess.
Hey, you got a little red dude.
I mean, I guess it's
Or
possible.
girl, I don't know.
That's like a troll.
Yeah. It's a troll.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess
I don't know.
it's possible you can play with friends, but it's like random. You can't like party up. It looks like for turf war. And I have no idea how to play this, so I'm just gonna go in and mess around. So it looks like there's a time limit of 10 minutes, and we just have to go and just do the best we can. Nicknames are separate from. To check your online ID during the game, hold down the touchpad. Okay, so far what we've done is we've customized our character, we've played some local multiplayer, which is not online, it's only offline, and we are going into Turf War to kind of check it out. And then after this, we're going to go into the challenge mode, which is just the offline single-player like tournaments that you do to get stuff, coins, and to rank up your character. And then there's the game rooms that you can do with other people, with your friends. You can party up from game rooms.
Down, watch this.
Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Of course you do.
Am I supposed to do something here, or?
I don't know. I'm
Ready?
just gonna put my
Okay, I
controls
guess I'm ready.
aside.
What the heck? Where do I go? Oh.
Who knows where you're going? I mean, just look around for hole 1, I'm guessing.
How do I? No, I can't do this. How do I do a hole?
Guess you have to start at hole 1.
Oh, do we have to just do the holes that are like marked?
Just follow the people. Apparently. Alright then, set up your cheat sheet.
Extreme! For the birdie!
Come on. Done and done. Oh,
Downhill. A break to the right.
oh, oh, golf's fun. Not bad, huh? Go on.
Oh,
Oh,
just missed it. I think he used the putting.
careful.
500.
It's par.
It's a par.
Pretty good.
It's a me, Pario. Alright, where am I going now? What's this? Oh, you can warp. Wait, I can warp.
I still don't believe
No, I don't wanna
your
work.
computer is. Oh, 6. Alright. Your first place! I don't believe it.
Amazing.
What? It's just, it doesn't really mean that I'm first place, it just means whatever. Oh no, okay, stop.
Now another thing I can't believe, we have 2 viewers. Only 2.
2 viewers? What are you talking about?
2 viewers.
We only have 2 viewers, come on peoples. We need more viewers.
502 views. And 18
Amazing.
followers.
Way to go.
But thank you for watching.
So right now we're playing, yes, thank you. We're playing Turf Wars right now online with Stuff Muffin and Bronze God and some other peeps.
If you just came in.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
I think one of the guys is named Happy.
His name crap.
Stop now.
What?
Just relax.
Why'd she say stop?
Sweet.
He's not gonna stop. Not this
That's
time.
Pretty good.
Alright, congratulations.
Okay, that's fine.
Next up.
Next up, where's the next one?
Just look around.
Oh, 6.
Have you done 9?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, maybe. Or maybe I haven't done whole 9.
Maybe. I mean, who knows?
I don't even know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I've already done this one.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay, whole 6. Yes, that's the one for you.
I don't understand this. Like, how do I know which one to go? Didn't I already did this one too? I feel like I already did this one. Yeah, I already did this one.
Which one didn't you do?
Maybe whole 9? I don't know, I'm already on this one now. Oh crud, I don't know.
Oh, nice. Got right in the
Nice
pink.
shot.
Slash peach.
Maybe you can continue to play the same holes? I'm totally confused.
Me too, man.
Well, so you have 10 minutes, and so I guess you could just keep playing the holes?
Yeah, I guess it's just like a run through.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, I think you have to get higher than 4. You have to get higher than the other team.
Amazing.
They
So
have-
there I did a little bit of a side spin on there. Oh, you keep playing the holes until you get higher?
I guess.
So what am I on? I'm on hole 8?
Oh no,
Is that what it
Nick,
is?
thank you.
Is that what it is? I already did this hole and I did really well on it too. I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Just try and get a 5 for your team.
Alright, I shall try get a 5 for my team.
And then after that, you're gonna get an 8 on hole 8.
No, it's not getting an 8. That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
Just
yeah, because you gotta beat 7. And on 9, you gotta beat 4.
No, it doesn't make any
You gotta
sense.
go 5, 8, 5.
solid par.
Oh, look, it's a tie.
So what did I just do? I got 2 points. Okay, so
There you
so
go.
it looks like we have hole 6 So let me go into one of the other holes.
Yeah, quickly. Hole 9 or hole 8?
It says it's an even match. Where am I going?
How about hole 9?
How about hole 8?
Okay, hole 8. You're very close to it anyways. Alright, gotta make this quick.
Yeah, I know.
Where this quick meat.
Beautiful.
Check out that spin, baby.
Awesome. Kind of confused. I didn't think golf balls were bouncy.
Oh, but it's a hard enough.
Oh, stud muffin's over there.
Mm.
Got a birdie. Well, I don't think you need to do this one. But stud muffin already got it.
Look at that side spin, baby.
Let's go.
So it doesn't look like you have to unlock. Whoa, went too far. But still, so it appears that you don't have to unlock super spin. You can do super spins. It's just that you won't be able to do like the homing or the special sort of things. And I'll explain those in a minute.
Just do it. Don't question it. Just do it.
Go on.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on, come on. Yes!
Yeah, baby.
Birdie.
Oh yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what I'm talking about.
See them beat that.
Let's do hole 9.
Yeah, hole 9. Quickly.
Where's hole 9?
Oh, right over there. Quickly. Sprint, 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 sprint. Ron's God is over there. He's on your team, so.
Yeah, we got this.
So is Stud. Ooh. Red team tied it on hole 6. We got a bunch of holes.
Oh no. Uh-oh. That's not...
Hopefully Bronze got.
Don't go in the water! Don't go in the water! Oh no! Uh-oh, I just messed up.
Water hazard.
Oh man, I totally messed this
Drop
up.
in this location.
Drop in this location, that's fine. Oh man.
No. Hey, look, Bronze God got hole 9 for you. I bet Bronze God is going to, get hole 6 now. Or Stud Muffin. Or maybe Trappy.
Nice shot.
Nick. Oh no. No. You are not gonna get this hole, Nick. Yes. Come on, you could do this. Do it for your team. You'll be all blue. It'll be all blue.
Good
Oh,
approach.
so close.
No, you have to do it before he does.
Bogey. Ouch. There's not enough time left. See if I can do it over again.
Yes, quickly, quickly, quickly. You can do it, Daddy. Oh my goodness. This is horrible. The video
Nice
feed
shot.
looks black.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh man, that would have been so good to hit that.
Look into the-
Finish! Let's see how we did.
I think blue team won.
I think we won.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yahoo! 3 of them just fell on the floor like they died. Look, your teammate is named Crappy.
Okay, so we Stud Muffin's the MVP. Very nice, Stud Muffin. If I hadn't gotten that double bogey, I would have done better.
What does the
Alright, I'm gonna
V
go
stand for?
What?
The V
What do you mean the B?
in MVP.
Oh, most valuable
Oh,
player.
valuable.
Valuable. Alright, so we did turf war and we won in our first turf war, and I hit the water, but I think I did well enough to make up for that. But it's hard to tell because it doesn't like readily show you how you did.
Look at
It's more of like team.
Just now.
Yep, I see. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the challenge mode. But first, before I do that, and so you see, I'm in serious mode, right? Where's my can you go get my my phone?
Sure.
Oh,
Oopsies. Well, I'll get it. Is it on the table? Oh, found it.
Yeah, it's fine. I just want to make sure I didn't have any of my Rocket League teammates looking for me. We were going to try to practice tonight, but I'm not sure if we are going to practice tonight. Alright, but for now, we are playing Airplays Golf. So, as you can see on the bottom of the screen, I'm in serious mode. Again, you untoggle serious mode, and you get way less coins and experience. So make sure you use serious mode. Hey, Alex?
Yeah, unless it's your first time, of course.
Alex,
Yeah.
if you feel comfortable in the game, go ahead and toggle serious mode on. It gives you more coins and experience. Well, your opponents are going to have better scores, but you're going to get more coins and experience. So if you feel like you're playing pretty well, then put it on serious mode.
Yeah, but if it's your first time, if it's your first match, you probably shouldn't use serious mode. Unless you're playing, unless
Both of you cannot talk at the same time. Alex, go ahead.
Because I've been playing games where the best person besides me has +4, and I have -4.
Well then, yeah, put it on serious mode.
Yeah.
Because on serious mode, the best player will probably have like around an even par, or maybe maybe 1 or 2 under. You're on serious mode, so you can still beat them if you play well.
Yeah, I can still be. Yeah, because I get like
serious mode.
I get multiple birdies.
That's what I've heard.
And the rest of the
That's what I've
pars.
heard.
That's one
On
thing.
serious mode, like at most they might get like a couple of maybe a few under. What is it?
I just want to tell you guys, don't use serious mode on if it's your first match, unless you're feeling like seriously good about yourself.
Only play serious mode if you're serious about this game. Oh, sorry, that's really.
Okay. All right. So
I thought the camera was further away.
Well,
I forgot about that.
that's fine. Okay. So so we're gonna go ahead and these are my club details, my character progression, all zeros.
Okay, so
Wow.
I
Just wow.
I finally got new clubs.
All right. How'd you get new clubs?
Time to move.
There was a reward for beating a tournament.
What's that?
A reward for beating a tournament.
Oh, for winning a tournament? There you go. So you get new clubs when you win a tournament.
Yep.
What kind of clubs were they?
Pinhole.
Pinhole clubs are nice. They give you better control.
Ooh. I like that.
Yeah, I'll often will use. Normally, what I would do is I like big air, which gives you more power, clubs, and then pinhole balls, because so you get the power and the control. If you have a character with good spin, but again, it doesn't work the same way as it did in the past, where you had characters that had like one character had really good spin or one character had really good power. You're leveling up your character, kind of in the way that you play. If you use a lot of spins, like let's say you do a lot of like super backspins and stuff, and you're able to get those, then you probably will level up your backspin. So that's how it works. Okay, go ahead.
So
Hold one. It's a part
do like the
four.
pinhole like clubs and stuff? Do they come like pre-level? You think?
They probably give you a bonus on the control.
Like how much XP you get?
I don't know. No, they probably don't give you extra XP. They probably give you like a set bonus. Like let's say you got like special armor and gave you +5 defense.
Oh.
Just like that. I think. I could be mistaken. But that's how it was in the past. Okay, so it's basically telling you what the controls are, which you already know. So we are just going to rock and roll. So all these people that are playing here are just computer AI. Normally when you do a tee shot, you'll want to do top spin. So that makes the ball, not carry as far in the air, but it makes it roll further. So, and if you have a nice long fairway like this that's like downhill, that's what you want. So I'm going to do, couldn't get it. So I put a little bit of top spin on it, but I didn't get the super top spin. To get super top spin, you have to hold down as you set the power, and then hold up as you set the impact. But you have to get perfect impact to get a super spin. Otherwise, you just get a regular spin.
Well, I mean, it's fine.
So you can see here, my lie is angled to the left, so that means the ball's going to go to the left, but the wind is to the right. The angle of the lie is probably a little bit more than the wind at this point.
And I'd say that the lie always kind of matters a little bit.
So I'm going to aim it this way.
That's just how I play.
So this should be super backspin. Let's see if it does it. Or it'll stop and then come backwards. No, I don't have enough backspin to even do the super backspin. But that was a super backspin shot. Oh, no,
You did do backspin.
There you go. Well, I did, but I didn't. Technically I did super backspin, but I didn't get the thing where it actually comes backwards after, because I didn't have enough backspin.
Well, it didn't like go as far as bouncing, so I'm guessing that was it.
Right, but if I had better backspin, a higher backspin level for that club, then it would have actually that stopped and then gone backwards. Yeah, that's what happens with super backspin. The other thing is with super spins, I'm pretty sure you have to unlock it, but with super spins, if you unlock the special shots, then you can do what's called they're special pin shots. So if you hit, let's say you hit a super top spin shot and it hits the flag, the pin, it'll hit the flag, it'll go up and go back.
Really?
Yeah, but you have to unlock those. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so now it's talking about the flashing particles and the putting. So we already know all this stuff. So this is what we're gonna do is just go right in there.
So you can get a hole in one by on like a par 3 do a super top spin on like the pin, hit the pin.
Well, it'd be better to do super backspin on a par 3 because you want to have more carry and hit it. Yeah, super backspin. I think it would it hits it and then it just wherever it hits the pin and then it goes down. Where top spin it goes up. And then if you hit a diagonal shot, so you hold, let's say, up and left, and then you hold down and right, then if it hits the pin, it does spiral. But the only thing is not automatic. Sometimes it messes up. Yeah. Alright, so we know it's going to curve.
Well, I mean, that makes sense, because you wouldn't know it's going to, like, exactly. You wouldn't get it perfect in real life. Right?
I'm sorry, what?
You wouldn't get it perfect in real life, so.
Oh!
What?
I knew it was going to curve, but I didn't think it would curve quite that much.
Yeah. Huh?
It's time.
You can turn it off, right?
Oh man, I had that too.
It's right there on the.
Quarter 2. It's par 4.
Emily, what are you doing?
Wait, can you first finish that thing first? Or before you let me know?
So in this game, unlike in previous games, you can hit it to another hole,
Yeah, just say.
and you can hit it from over here. Actually, I think in out of bounds you can do that, but I'm not sure. Yeah. So I'm gonna hit it here. See how that goes. Yeah, there's a little more lag on this TV than the one downstairs. I'm about to play downstairs. Nice.
Amazing. On the green.
For backspin I probably shouldn't have, but that's fine.
For the birdie.
Viewers.
It's okay, sweetie pie.
Sloping up.
Going uphill.
That breaks left.
Yes!
Oh! Yeah,
Just
probably,
relax.
sweetie. Why?
Just wondering. See how it turns out.
Solid car. Hole 3. It's a par 5.
Huh? It's a pop.
Cool.
So there I did a diagonal topspin shot. It's like you kind of go along with the course.
Record breaker.
So I don't have enough power to be able to get it all the way to the green. So it's best to kind of lay up.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Alright, let's see. Alright, so we got some fringe going here and some fairway. It looks like we can pretty much just hit it right up.
I suppose.
Not bad. Huh?
Super
Amazing.
super
Nice shot.
spiral shot. Stop. Oh. Man. I should be able to chip this in pretty easy though. Let's get a chip in right here, right? Ready?
Huh?
Alright. See, if you just press X and let it go, then you can kind of see like the speed of the meter.
Let's go.
Yes! Chip and birdie.
What did the music do?
Perfect.
Already.
When you get perfect, in fact, they do a little music note.
But that one was
It was perfect impact. I got perfect impact. Well, no.
different than music note.
Found your flow.
Oh, so if you get perfect impact, you get like one note, and then if you get perfect impact with a super spin shot, I think you get like 2 notes or something. Something like that. There's 2 different music notes. I don't remember what the difference is. Okay. So you can see I'm playing on serious mode. This is my first tournament. I'm not finished yet. I'm only on the 4th hole. How do I know what hole I'm on? Oh, okay, so I'm on hole 3, but I'm about to go on hole 4. And you can see that I'm already at the top of the leaderboard. So, of course, I know how to play the game from the past, but again, I would recommend doing serious mode to get more.
Hold a 4.
Nope.
It's a par 4.
No one enters the shutter. Now it's stepping.
So there's one little trick right here. So I'm looking at the camera, right? This is where I'm going to hit the ball. If you do the quiz from the professor, he gives you a camera, like a landing camera. And what that does is it allows you then to press L2 and then see from where you're landing. So look at it. Now I can see from where I'm landing and then move up. So it's basically like putting an extra camera down. Isn't that cool? Maybe. Not cool.
I don't know.
Oh crap. I did not mean to shorten my swing like that.
Good.
Oh well, we'll see what happens.
What a result. You look stronger already.
What's that flag?
That's my best drive.
Oh.
Like, Abba!
Please don't do that again.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Uh-oh. Oh no! 4!
Like,
Oh well. So that's what happens when you try to club up. You know, use a bigger club, try to get more power. You're going to have a lot less that impact zone. And if you mess up and get in the red, it's very possible you're not going to get where you want to hit it. So again, wind moving to the left, but this is such a short shot that it doesn't really matter. But look at the slope, so you want to take the slope into consideration. The other thing is when you try to hit it to the cup, to the flag or the pin or whatever you might want to call it, you want to try to finish below the hole. So what that means is that you don't want to hit it, so you see how it's sloping to the left and a little bit forward this way?
yep.
Below the hole means below the slope, right? So we would want to hit it kind of to the left of the hole because it's sloping this way, and maybe a little bit past it, just a little bit, because it's much easier to hit a putt uphill than it is downhill. Because when you hit it downhill, it gains a lot of speed, it's hard to control. Much easier to hit it uphill. So try to hit below the hole. Okay, that being said, we do have to consider the slope, so of the lie.
Music note. Perfect.
Good aim.
Yay.
Careful.
But I am above the hole. Well, actually, I'm to the side, but it's fine. That should be it. Oh my gosh!
That's
That
good.
was close.
Oh, that was perfect.
Pretty good.
That's pretty scary.
We weren't talking to you.
Alright, that's it. So I'm still in first place. Barely. Or no, I'm in second place now. Asuka is now in first place.
Par 5. It's a par 5.
Okay. I see that. Whoa.
No chats. No one has entered the chat. Just get. Watching them.
Always watching. Oh, crud. Oh, man.
Always watching.
In the rough.
Careful of the gate.
Is it in a? Oh, for a second I thought it was in a bush. I'm like, oh my, that has to be hard.
All right.
Nice shot.
Oh, no.
What?
No, go in the rough.
Watch that power gate.
What's the rough? No, seriously, what's the rough?
Long grass.
Yeah.
Oh.
No! It hit that grass right in front. That's okay. Oh man, it's terrible. It's 16. I'm gonna have to hit it.
Amazing.
Well, actually, no, I carried right to the green. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was gonna make it over the bunkers.
Woohoo!
Nice job.
Okay.
You look stronger already.
Yay!
Just relax.
4 par. Oh my gosh, look at this putt.
Up here maybe?
Hey, Mom.
Bridge to the right.
Uphill, maybe? It is definitely uphill.
Okay, ready to leave by 9 tomorrow, okay? So what? So right. Let's see when you guys want to go to the water park. Let's go. It's gonna be 76. I want to ride roller coasters.
Oh, man. Ah, bogey. It's okay. I thought you were supposed to be checking the chat, girl.
Sorry.
I'm just, refreshing the
No one
page.
has entered the chat room just yet.
Well, I'm refreshing the page. Sometimes it doesn't come up right. See, look, now it's right. Look.
Is chat?
No, but I mean, it's proper now.
On six.
It's up to date.
It's a par 4.
You don't have to stare at the laptop screen.
I want to. What'd you say, Mom? Okay. Why does it say "grr"?
Amazing.
Maybe it thinks you're a girl.
No, it's not this.
I'm just kidding.
You say grr when you're like grr, like you're like
But
grr.
that's not how it's spelled.
It's Grrr.
Yes,
Yes, that's what that means. It's like grr.
but that was G-I-R.
Oh, that's green in regulation.
Ah. What? Okay.
Only 95%.
It's
That's
okay.
why it's so short.
Uphill, maybe? That breaks left. It's par.
Yeah!
Feels great up here.
Man, I'm at 4th place. I gotta pick it up.
Par 7. It's a
That's
par 3.
Please.
Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Go.
Well done.
Stop.
On the green. Nice, yeah. For the birdie.
Oh my gosh. God, are you
Downhill.
kidding me?
A break to the right.
Are you gonna get a birdie?
Not with this
Are
slope.
you gonna get a par?
Yes.
What is a par?
Okay, this is a par 3, which means you are expected to be able to get the ball in the hole in 3 shots.
Hmm?
And that would be called a par.
Ah, I get it now. Very much. Is a par good?
Yeah, it's considered good, but birdie is better. Eagle's even better than that.
What's worse than
Birdie
a
is
par?
bogey. That's 1 shot more than what is expected. And then a double bogey, and then triple bogey.
Wow. Better get a par.
didn't actually cover as much as I thought it would.
It's all good.
I remember, before we went to eat dinner, the first person in the chat, you know, that guy, he said, "Don't win and you're banned from Destiny."
1, 2.
Spelled with an A.
It's par 4.
He was talking about Dynasty.
Thanks.
Dynasty Cup. That's my Rocket League team is part of the Dynasty Cup.
Oh, well.
Super top spin, diagonal. Go, go, go.
It's a good thing you won. What if the guy who said that
You look stronger already.
still watching?
I'm sorry.
I just said it wonder. Not that. I didn't ask. So you don't. Just saying. I'm getting bored.
Okay, can you please, like, when I'm playing, can you not, like,
Sorry.
complain?
On the green.
If you're bored, why don't you go do something else, dude?
For the
Okay.
birdie. Uphill maybe?
Yeah, come to
the
the
right.
right. If my phone has a good amount of battery. Where is it?
Go on.
There.
Oh,
Nice touch.
I
didn't throw as much stuff out of it. It's going uphill.
Watch that. Solid car.
Alright, one hole left. Let's see if I can win this thing. Probably gonna have to birdie the last hole.
Found
Hey.
your
There's like
goal.
one or two cookies
Yep, I'm in
left.
4th place. I have to birdie this last hole to win.
Last one. Hole 9. It's a par
You
3.
can do it! Is it... I got one cookie or is it... It's one cookie. You want to have the last baby?
No, I don't want
Is it too late for me to have it?
it. You just had a cookie. You don't need another cookie.
I just had a cookie?
You just had a cookie. You don't need another cookie.
I think I just had a cookie.
Amazing.
Oh, goodness.
I think I got it. I think I had a cookie.
On the green. Level up.
In the beginning of the video that's...
Why does it make me press X to go past that stuff? That's really annoying. Alright.
Uphill
Okay,
maybe?
so from what I remember...
That breaks left.
It's been like an hour.
Just a second.
Come on.
So I'm just pressing the touchpad. I thought there was also a button to there's also a button to there it is. Oh, show character. So it's R1. Alright, so I pressed R1 so I can hide him with his big head.
Go on.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Alright, a birdie.
Yes!
Done and done.
Oh. Alright. Oh! She got an eagle to finish first place! Oh, man. Oh, well. Still, I think that was pretty good. I got second place. I got second place in my first challenge tournament, offline tournament. I'm playing serious mode, so that's why the character got like an eagle on the last hole to win. because I'm playing serious mode. But if you're good enough, you should be able to easily beat these scores. It's just that I haven't leveled up my golfer at all. I'm just starting to level up my golfer. Plus, I think I had a bogey in one of the holes, and that really messed me up. So yeah, but it's not bad for my first one.
How about that?
Okay, so what happens when you win is... Okay, so these are my stats. Promoted, golf level 2, sweet. And it's different from rank. Golf level is... I don't even know what golf level is. It's more of like how well you do... I think it's how well you do in the courses. Like what your scores are in the courses, I think, from what I remember. I can't remember. But rank is just like how you get to the next person's character. Items acquired!
Nice.
Got fingerless gloves, I got some new socks, some shoes, got some coins, and I got a side spinner ball. Again, these balls are like special one-time use only. So,
Nice, yeah.
at least I'm pretty sure. So, oh, I don't get all of them. I thought I'd get all of them. So the people who are checkmarked are the people who I acquired for my gallery, which means basically, beat the com with a difference of 3 strokes or more to have them appear on the course in the gallery. So I had to have beat them by at least 3 strokes. So the people who were further down, I was able to beat them. I wonder why Toki is a different color than everybody else. Strange. So anyway, these are the people that I won. They'll be in my gallery. So that's pretty neat. Alright.
Well played. Great.
Oh, now I can't see the dialogue.
And also, happy golfing.
Alright.
Alright. Now can we search now can we explore the hub?
Why?
Because I want to.
Okay, we'll look around a little bit, but not for very long, okay?
Okay. That seems very fair. And over there, it's probably where you can fish. And you can swim.
You can. What I hear is that you can unlock a faster swim.
Oh well.
Right now you're just kind of dog paddling. Sort of.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what this is. Don't do anything there.
Ooh. There's
I wish
another
you
island.
could sit down in the chairs.
Yeah.
There's another island. Well, no, yeah.
Wonder what's over there.
I don't know, it'll take too long. Well, once I get the faster swim, I'll go over there.
You're right. And then there's a huge boat. There's a bunch of boats you can check out. Alright, tomorrow, I think I'm gonna play this game and just explore the hub. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And of course have fun with the customization thing.
I wish I would allow you to just sit.
Yeah, but you're just standing on a bench.
I can lay on it.
Your body goes through it. Unless you face the right direction on the bench, then you can, you can't make it look like you actually, no, doesn't matter. I think you have to be on it and then facing it. Oh. You can be first person.
There we go.
Look, he's sleeping.
I'm chilling.
Sleeping. No one has entered the chat room. Not since our last video. I don't. I'm just saying. Giant boats. Wait a second. That wasn't a boat.
No, it's not a boat. This is just like a little thing. Oh, that's actually the hub.
I know it's not.
Alright, I think that's
Oh,
pretty much it.
see you later. I'm gonna go.
We could go more on the water if we could, but... Oh, actually if we have a golf cart then we can go out there.
Can you?
Just ride around.
Yeah, but you gotta defeat that race car guy.
I thought there was more to the hub though. The hub was bigger. Or maybe I'm just thinking of the courses. I think it's the courses. Once you get on the courses, you can just kind of go around wherever you want. Online. If you do this one. So if you do this, then we could do just load it up and see who's out there. But I need to level up my character. So that's.
You really do.
Yeah, I really do.
You're only level 2. 2 is a very